Okay, peace to the people. 747 24/7, 361 degrees. How y'all feeling? I don't know if you can hear me. This is a test video, more or less. Can you hear me? See if you can hear me. Yes. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to Sexy Slim. You already know what it is. Peace to everybody watching in the YouTube and also watching in the Facebook. All right. So I'm setting up my stream once again. As you know, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sister LaUnc. As you know, I made a move to New York. So more or less I had to set everything up over again. So I just want to make sure everything is running smooth, everything is running correct. If you are in the Facebook, state your name, put it in the comment section. Of course, if you are in the YouTube, you know what it is. All right. Give me a second to just really adjust myself and figure it out. And then I'll be right with you to thank you, Sister LaUnc. You already know. Messiah Code All Star. Setting up my stream. Thank you, Sister LaUnc. Okay, it sounds really good. It sounds really good. Wow. So how y'all been? I know it's been a while for a lot of y'all. You know, I'm gonna have to get my mouse situated. I don't know what's going on with my mouse. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't know what's going on with my mouse. I'm gonna figure that one out. All right, but whoever's in here, state your name. Put it in the comment section. If you are in the Facebook, what's up? If you are in the YouTube, what's up? Kum, salutations. Peace to everybody that supports the movement. You already know what it is. 747 24/7, 361 degrees. Share the video. Share the video. Share the video. All right. Peace to El Rahman. El Rahman. You already know what it is. Peace to everybody that supports across the universe. Okay, so I've been having a couple builds with everyone, and I've been talking about the Messiah Code for so long. I want to keep this build short, all right? So I only want about 10 minutes of your time. If I can get about 10 minutes of your time, that'll be what's up. Share the video, I appreciate it. All right? So I think I can get the information across to you in about I would say 10 minutes time. All right. So, thank you for everybody that supports 747 24/7, 361 degrees. As you know, 747 means God is good. All right, you can put that in a universal principle, however you take it. Okay. Now, again, you might want to know what I represent, who I am. For all the people that are new, I am the Solar Prime. I am the Solar Prime Supreme Minister of the Messiah Code Movement. I am known as Lazarus Lamel 131. All right. So you might say, well, what's the 131 about? Thank you. Peace to Sister Kim. Yeah, you might say, well, what's the 131 about? Okay, the Messiah has returned. I need y'all to know that that is the message that I'm bringing today. All right, is that the Messiah has returned. Okay, and you might say, so are you talking about Jesus, Lamel? Not exactly. All right. I really don't support the idea of a Christ conscious. I support the idea of a Messiah conscious, if you want to know. And it's literally a network that has reigned upon us, and you can tap into that network. All right. It is of your choosing to tap into that network. Thank you. Thank you, brother Excel. I see you. Yo, I missed everybody in the YouTube. I'm sorry. I apologize, Coom. Thank you, brother Excel. I apologize to everybody on the YouTube. You know, everybody across the Facebook for me not broadcasting, diligently and more frequently, because I know the world has been a storm. It's been a lot going on in the world, and it has been a storm going on, and this message is needed for a lot of us that are a part of this tribe, just to hold on strong through the various different challenges that we're going through. Thank you. Thank you. 1221, if anybody doesn't know, if you want to know what 1221 means, it actually means I love you and you love me. Of course. 1221. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let me break this stuff down and let's make a connection. Let's make a connection with the Messiah. All right? Just know that you are important. Put your birthday in the comment section. All right? Put your birthday in the comment section minus the year. All right? We don't want to know the year. We just want to know the month and the day. And the month and the day would represent the moon and the sun. And that's what we would measure by. The moon and the sun, or the moon, the sun and the star. The stars would be considered as suns, all right? But we measured the moons because the moons could be considered as planets, all right? So we measure by these two things, okay? So 322, thank you for the people that's putting in, brother XL. 322, brother XL is 625, all right? 522 is Sister LaUnc. Thank you for everybody in the Facebook and the YouTube. Let me tell you something right now. I need you to know something. You are very important. Do not let anyone fool you, trick you about anything about your purpose in life in general. All right? You are very important. I'm going to say that before I proceed with my message. All right? Brother XL, you're important. You hear me? Brother XL, you're important. Sister LaUnc, you are important. You have a very important purpose in what is called this mainframe consciousness. I need you to know that. All right? Now, you might say, well, what is my purpose, Lamel? What if I say you really don't have a purpose? You have purposes. Now, that word becomes plural. Y'all hear me? That word becomes plural. You have purposes, not just one purpose. All right? So generally speaking, I talk about the Messiah. Affectionately. And people say, yo, you a Bible thumper, or whatever, you're a Christian, you're whatever. No, I'm not none of these things. But what I represent is the spirit and the network of what people consider to be the Messiah. All right? And I'm telling you that the Messiah literally has returned. Okay? Now, a lot of people have in times said that they have spoken to God, or they've spoken to a universal principle of sort. But what if I say that God actually, or that universal principle flows through you, because that power is so strong, all right? It's literally, for you to contain it in a certain type of way, it would literally destroy you. Okay? So it literally flows through you, this energy that we consider to be the grand architect, or that most high force. All right? So the most high force, or what we consider to be the universal principle, has various different fractal patterns on how it reflects itself. Okay? So one of them being his son. All right? And his son was known as the Messiah. You might say, well, what made him so special? What made the Messiah so special? Because the Messiah took on the reflection of his father and his mother. All right, and you might say, "Dag, I don't get this, Lamel. How did he take on this reflection of his father and his mother? All right, as being a universal principle, as being also the Messiah." I'm gonna tell you right now, because the universal principle, what we consider to be the Most High, would be the Alpha and Omega. Would be that would be the beginning and the ending. So the ending of something is the beginning of something, and the beginning of something is the ending of something. So we realize that that is a forever cycle. That cycle does not stop. It is an ongoing, continuous cycle that was forever, and that will be forever until eternity. So what happened is you have cycles that operate within this beginning and the end. You have cycles that operate within that. Y'all hear me? Y'all listening? So that's what his son or his daughter became. Because when we talk about the Messiah as in being the 131, we actually talk about the male and female Messiah. Y'all listening to me? All right? We talk about the male and female Messiah. All right? When I talk about his son, I'm also talking about his daughter as well. All right? Because when you look at the 131, if I ask you what's your birthday, just like Sister Kim, she put 322, right? 322 is between a 1 and 31 number. So that is a certain portion of what is considered to be the body of the Messiah. So the number 3 would be the right knee, and the number 22 would actually be the 21, 22. It would be the left forearm. It would be the left forearm. Okay, so you got the left forearm, and then you got the right knee. And you might say, well, how do these things have a spiritual application? All right, just like 2-7. 2 so happens to be the right shin of the Messiah. 7 so happens to be the right forearm of the Messiah. Then we got 6. We got 6. What was Brother's Excel's? Brother Excel was 6. 625. So now we got 6, which is the right hand of the Messiah, and then we got 25, which is the right hip. Okay, and then we had 5. What else we had? We had 522, which is the right hip of the Messiah. All right, and then you got 22 again being the left forearm. So you be like, dag, Lamel, it sounds like we forming a body here together. By us coming together here on this build, it sounds like we're forming a body part, or we're forming a body, and that body is considered to be the Messiah. So again, the Messiah took on the Alpha and Omega principle, but the Alpha and Omega principle is not really the Alpha and Omega principle. It is really the Alpha and the Delta. All right, the Alpha and the Delta. All right, or mean it because it's always life. It's always life being in creation. It's always a life sprouting from some point. All right, depends on how you value it. All right, so yes, your birthday flows between a 1 and 31 number. Everyone here, it doesn't matter. Now you might say, I might be on a different sequence of time, Lamel, but the world frequency is in between a 1 and 31 number. You can say whatever you want. You might say I'm on a different frequency of time. That is not true until we came into the new age of information. Yes, we are one body. That is right. Low Star, we are one body. Correct. We have come into the new age of information, the year 2017. All right, hear me out. March 1st, 2017, we actually came into the new age of what is considered to be information. All right, and that's when time literally reset itself. That's when we have 392 days in our calendar as opposed to 365. We have 14 months in our calendar, and it's also 28 days in each month. All right, just to let y'all know. But time reset itself, if you want to know that. And you might say, why March 1st? Well, literally March 1st was the 13th month and the first day. That was when we first came into the new calendar. All right, we didn't come into it January 1st. Y'all hear me? We didn't come into it January 1st or February 1st of 2017. Now 2017 is a binary alignment to equal 1. Y'all hear me? To equal 1 or 0. 1 and 0 are also alpha and omega. That's what 2017 is 1 and 0. But also 2017 marked a celestial alignment as well. Remember, it was an eclipse, a big eclipse that happened on 2017. All right, so that was essentially the marking of what we consider to be coming into the age of Aquarius. All right, now a lot of people consider that we been came into the age of Aquarius, but it had to be marking by one thing, all right, which was the coming of the Messiah. Now that was literally a celestial alignment and a binary alignment, okay? And this took place in 2017, and that's when we came into the 13th month and the first day. And you might say, how is that, Lamel? I'm gonna break it down. You should be writing this down. Please write this down, y'all. Please write this down. I got you. All right. So, if you look at October, right? October would represent octagon, right? When you think of octagon, what do you think about? The number 8, like octopus, right? You think of the number 8. Excuse me. Let me fix this a little bit. When you think of, is that better? When you think of, when you think of the number 8, you actually think of octagon, 8, it's the number, October is dealing with 8. But you be like, October is the 10th month, Lamel. That doesn't make sense. All right, well, let's reset time. All right, October would be your 8th month. November, Nov means 9. Go look that up. Nov means 9. Am I right? And then you look at Dessa, which stands for December, it stands for, it would be 10. Y'all got that? Y'all like, okay, this starting to make sense. So now we get to January, that would be 11. And then February would be 12. And then March would be your 13th month. Y'all see it clear? Y'all see it clear? So literally time reset itself. All right? And it had to reset itself for us to know what cycles to move on in certain ways. Because when we moved into the binary sequence, which was January 1st, that became 111. Everything 111. All right? Yes. We learned that, the sequence of 1 through 31. Because if you think about it, January 31st is literally a special day. It's literally a date of the Messiah. You might say, how is that? Because January would be the first month, and then the 31st would be your last day. If you consider it to be in your Gregorian calendar, you'd be like January 31st. So it would be 131 in your Gregorian calendar. All right. So literally, like I said, January, or that would be 131. All right. But just 2017, time started over. All right. Time literally started over. And that's when we began a new journey, right, into Messiahship. All right. And I can get real deep into that and break it down. But what I want to talk about in this is the connection of the 131. Now, when y'all see this symbol right here, you see it. This symbol right here is the symbol of the Messiah. It actually spells the name, and also it spells the number of the Messiah, which is 131. All right? And it spells the name LML. You see that? Lamel. Right there. And when I say the Messiah has returned, it's saying that it's a network that we can literally tap into. It's a network that we can tap into. Now, the 1 through 31, again, we exist somewhere within the realm of that network. And then within that realm, we can tap into it if we choose to. All right. So the male Messiah is broken up into 31 pieces, but the female Messiah is broken up into 5 pieces. All right. You writing this down. The female Messiah is broken up into 5 pieces. And you might say, well, what are those 5 pieces, Lamel? Break it down. So the 5 pieces of the female Messiah would be the daughter, the sister, the wife, the widow, and it would be the mother at the top. Y'all hear me? That's how she forms as arm, leg, arm, head, as Allah. Alright? Yes, that is correct. 131 spells Lamel. When you actually flip the 3, you see Lamel as well. You see the same thing. Or you see I am L when you see the word Lamel. You actually see the word I am L. Or I am the source. I am one with the source. Alright? This is for everyone. And yo, shout out to everybody coming in. Yo, listen. Yo, we are having the 6th annual pilgrimage vacation here in Harlem. September 16th through the 19th. If you are interested, please email the movement. I will put the email. Make sure that you link up. For anybody that wants to be a sponsor or want to participate as a chaperone, excuse me, I'm going to put the email in here. I got y'all. All right? Listen. If you are interested in coming to the pilgrimage vacation here in Harlem, New York, all right? All you got to do is email the Messiah Code Movement. What we will do is we will link up. We will kick it. For anybody that wants to sponsor, anybody wants to be a part of this and make it happen, look, let us know. We got the Cash App. We also got the PayPal. You can hit us up. For anybody that wants to put your time in and come to Harlem, let us know. We are looking for you. All right? We are looking for you to be a part of this journey. All right? But let me break down. Yes, thank you. That was cool. Thank you, Sister LaUnc. Those are the 5 pieces or the 5 designated stations of the female Messiah. All right? And the female Messiah has 9 weapons. The male Messiah has 7 weapons. For everyone on here, the male Messiah has 7 weapons, and the female Messiah has 9 weapons. All right? Thank you. But yeah, let's break this stuff down. Thanks. No problem. Thank you. The 5 pieces, yes. And everybody should know your weapons. Excuse me. Everybody should know your weapons. Let me fix this. Oh, man. Sorry, y'all. Hopefully that's cool. Everybody should know the weapons. Now, when you came upon this planet, I need you to know. All right, write this down. When you came on this planet as being one with the Messiah, you was blessed with 7 weapons. All right, as a male Messiah. As a female Messiah, you was blessed with 9 weapons. Y'all hear that? Excuse me. As a female Messiah, you was blessed with 9 weapons, and as a male Messiah, you was blessed with 7 weapons. All right. Now y'all can write this down real quick. I'm gonna keep this build real simple, and then I'm gonna get off. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I just wanted to make a connection with the family. You know, I just hooked up the equipment here in Harlem, USA, in New York. All right, just letting y'all know. So, you know, hopefully I can get this running smooth. Just bear with me for a second, but the message is sound. All right, write this down real quick for everyone that is a part of this Messiah journey. All right, hear me out. So you have 7 weapons. The 7 weapons are you got the rod, the staff, you got the arrow, and you got the bow. You got the sword, and you got the laser, and then you got the hammer. Y'all hear that? Those are your 7 weapons for the male Messiah. The 7 weapons for the male Messiah. I just gave it to y'all. Alright? And then you got for the female Messiah, thank you. Thank you. For the female Messiah, you actually have 9 weapons for the female Messiah. Alright? So, y'all ready? Excuse me. For the female Messiah, you should know these weapons, and you need to utilize these weapons through the course of life. Alright? You know what I mean? They all have a spiritual application. And then for the males, you can share this with your queen, because you want to give her weapons in order for her to move throughout the mainframe consciousness. Alright? So the 9 weapons for the female Messiah is, you got the sword and the veil. Those are the weapons for the daughter. Alright? And she exists on the left leg of the female Messiah. And then you got the broken column. The broken column exists on the right leg. That's on the right leg, which represents the sister. Alright? That's the bottom half of the woman, which is also 5 letters. Alright? So that's the bottom half, which is the daughter and the sister. The daughter on the left leg, the sister on the right leg. And then moving on up, the body of the female Messiah, you got the wife. The wife exists on the left arm. Alright? And that would represent, and the wife actually has the scepter and the throne. The scepter and the throne. Those are the weapons of the wife. Alright? The scepter and the throne. Okay? And then moving forward, you know, those are the 5 weapons that y'all got as the female Messiah. As the female Messiah. Moving forward, you know, we got the widow. So the widow, she's on the right hand of the female Messiah. She's on the right hand. The wife is on the left. The widow is on the right hand. So the widow, her weapons will actually represent the needle and the thread. Okay? That would be her weapons. So now we got 7 weapons. 7 weapons for the female Messiah. Moving on up to the mother. To the mother. Of course, she represents the head of the woman. The mother represents the head of the woman. Y'all hear me? She represents the head of the woman, or the female Messiah. The mother. And then her weapon so happens to be the pen and the paper. So now we got 9 weapons. We got 9 weapons when it comes to the female Messiah. 9 weapons. Alright? And then, like I said, it's the pen and the paper, and she sits at the top. She sits at the top of the body of the female Messiah. Any questions before I get off? Let me know. Again, we are having a pilgrimage vacation live here in Harlem, September 16th through the 19th. If you are interested, get on the email list. Again, we need sponsors, we need chaperones, we need people that want to be a part of the festivities. Now, it's going to be the most exclusive event that you have ever seen when it comes to the Harlem Parade. It's going to be the most exclusive thing you have ever seen in your life. Trust me. You're going to see people come from all over the world. All over the world. And we're going to be here. Coom, we're going to be here. And listen, I have a number for people to reach out to as well. You know, I have a helpline for people to reach out to. I will put it in the comment section. I have a helpline for anyone that want to link up and that want to link up and be a part of the festivities. I have a helpline. Write that number down. Take that number down. That's the helpline for the Messiah Code. Link up. Link up, please. You know, especially if you want to come to New York, let me know what's going on. Remember, the event is September 16th through the 19th. If you work, set up a schedule with your job so you can just come out here to New York and enjoy your life. And you know, just we're gonna do so much stuff. You know, already know we're gonna have festivities going on for ourselves. What we're doing with the tribe is going to be exclusive. All right. But we're going to build on these lessons, and that's what I want to do for the family. I want to continue to build on the lessons. I want to continue to grow, all right, and stay close to the family. I already know it's not about this social media stuff. It's not about YouTube. It's not about Facebook. It's not about none of this stuff. But what it is about, it's about family, all right. If like, don't lose beat and don't lose touch on family. All right? We can be that. Just know that we can be an extension of each other and be family. All right? And remember, we are one body of the Messiah as well. So we must operate and navigate through this mainframe consciousness as one body. All right? So I'm going to leave you with that. That's the email. For anybody that's looking to donate with the Cash App, there it is right there for anybody that want to donate with the Cash App or sponsor the movement. There you go, right there. Also, the email is scrolling through if you want to make a connection. I put a number in the comment section as well, a helpline for anybody that's looking to make a connection. Booyah. No excuse, man. We here for each other. We can make it happen. All right? It's up to you. Let's make this thing phenomenal. Just know that you are the Messiah. You hear me? For anybody on here, this is my message. Know that you can embody the spirit of the Messiah and tap into the network. Trust me on that. You can tap into the network. And whatever body part you represent, all right, whatever body part you represent, it has a spiritual application to help us all navigate through this mainframe. All right? So I love y'all. 747, 24/7, 361 degrees. Shout out to all the all-stars that came through. Brother Excel, our Presidente, Shamel, she who embodies the spirit of melanin. All right, my queen Thea Lamel. All right, shout out to Sister Kim. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate you. Shout out to you for coming in here in the future. Brother Jay, I see you. Everybody in the YouTube and the Facebook. El Rahman, I see you too as well, bro. Thank you for your time. Everybody across the world, across the universe. You know what it is. All right? Thank you, Sister Kim. I put the email there. If you don't have a book, make sure that you get one of these books. All right? You can get it from the email. You get it from the email. I'll send it to you. You can send a donation at any time you feel like it. I already know how it is, but I'm gonna make sure that you get the information. All right, Sister Kim. Make sure that you please email the movement, and I'll send you one of the books, the 141 Introduction to Magic and Divination, or a couple other books that I think is privy to help you out, like the 90-day water cleanse, or maybe I would say the beginner's manual as well. I'll give you one of these books. You send the email to the movement. So I love y'all. 747 24/7 361. Of course, stay close to home, yo. All right, cool.